A rookie shortstop and the World Series MVP. First pitch of the day is a swing and a miss, and we are underway at beautiful Wrigley Field.
See that fastball at the top of the zone west.
Which isn't too hard to do right now. 3-2 as Pena hits it hard to the left side and through. That's a base hit. So the Astros leadoff man is on to start the game. Taillon had him 0-2, but couldn't put him away.
Key to get your heart rate down and your mechanics under.
It's Yordan Alvarez on deck as Paredes socks one left center field. Crow Armstrong back near the ivy makes the catch right in front of the wall out there as PCA gets it in. Pena returns to first, and there's the difference right there with the win. 2-2 the count on Alvarez. Swing and a miss, strike three. Taillon powers a 94-mile-an-hour fastball by the Astros slugger. 2 outs and the first strikeout for Taillon. Taillon's had 5 swings and misses here in the opening inning. And now 6 to punch out Walker and end the first. He's been outstanding to begin the year as he works to Nico Horner leading off the bottom of the first, and it's a first pitch strike. Arrighetti took a no-hitter into the 8th inning in his last start. You call. That's his bread and butter, no question. 1-2. And there it is. Man, that's a good pitch.
Tough, especially with that arm angle. He throws that breaking ball very hard, and so it's tough. Is so proud and happy for him. Got a chance to meet him in the Dodger organization. He's really flourished in the Cubs.
Hits it hard, but it's caught by Pena. Hit it to the wrong guy. Certainly a Gold Glove winner at short as Bush lines out 2 away. Ball 2 strikes on Alex Bregman, the former Astro. And he loops one to left center field. That gets beyond Pena and falls for a base hit. 2-out single. The Cubs' first hit. Bregman just stuck his bat out and found a good spot beyond Pena's reach. Little bloop down the left field side. That is a fair ball. Bounce just inside the chalk. Bregman goes to third. The throw to third too late, and Happ trails to second. It's a bloop double on a ball that Happ thought was going to land foul. Actually has had a tough time driving in runs. He grounds this one softly to third, gobbled up by Paredes, and the throw across ends the inning. Cubs get 2 hits, but they leave 2, and they don't score in the first.
Stop it.
Here's a line drive to the left side past Bregman and a base hit for Jake Myers, who runs well, leading off here in the top of the second. Astros have had leadoff hits now in each of the first 2 innings. Trying to show what he can do at the major league level. He pops this one up to left center field, shallow for Ian Happ. And Happ has that 4-time Gold Glove winner in left field. Happ retires Shoemake, 1 out here.
Banged up.
60 mil a year. There goes the runner, and there's a fly ball to right center, hit well. PCA's after it, out near the ivy again, and he makes the catch right in front of the wall. Another ball that might have been gone had the wind not pushed it back in as Smith. 3-2. And a swing and a miss, strike 3. Jameson Taillon has had 3 strikeouts with a man on base here in the first couple of innings. No score at Wrigley. Both came up around the same time. 2 balls, 2 strikes. As Conforto whiffs on the curve, another strikeout on that pitch for Spencer Arrighetti, his second today. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Arrighetti again with the breaking ball gets a punch out. That time the sweeper, not necessarily the curve, but same result.
The Cubs fans love it.
3-2 on Crow Armstrong. That's ball 4. So now the stolen base becomes part of the game here with Arrighetti. Has 12 steals already this year. And Arrighetti throws over and throws away. Down the right field side. Crow Armstrong takes off. He's headed toward third, and he'll make it easily. First to third in a flash after the throwing error by Arrighetti.
It also causes that, Lane.
Bounce. Arrighetti trying to work around it. Swanson pops it up. Walker is coming in toward home plate, and he's got it to end the inning. Cubs have left a man on third in each of the first 2 innings.
Come back.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Vasquez lifts one to left center field. This is hit well. He and Happ is back out near the ivy, and that's gone. Vasquez able to slug it through the wind, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
Right where Vasquez hit that first base, he turned to his dugout and says, "I've been lifting weights, getting big and strong." Got his foot down.
The Wrigley tradition of throwing the ball back onto the field from the bleachers holds true as Vasquez hits his 4th home run this season.
Leave it up. Easy to elevate that baseball.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. Pena chased there, and Tyone has his 4th strikeout, 1 away.
That's the sweeper I want. Be able to throw that fastball down into the zone, get that swing and miss.
Here's Vasquez through the teeth of the wind on a hanger from Tyone.
Yeah, that's the same breaking ball. Anything that's belt high with that breaking ball, if you don't have the sharpness or the life, getting those curls in. The slider is not sharp, so you have to lift down.
Bouncing ball to third base. Bregman waits for it, fires it across, and gets Paredes by a step. As opposed to days where the wind blows in. There's Alvarez with a fly ball to left. Ian Happ comes in. And Tyone is out of the inning, but the Astros have the lead. Christian Vasquez. 3-0 the count on Horner. That's a strike, although after the off day yesterday, back to a full house here, kicking off Memorial Day weekend today. Horner thought that was ball 4. He's challenging this. Cubs challenge powered by T-Mobile, and Horner's right. It is ball 4.
Excellent call by Nico.
Ball 1 strike on Bush. There goes Horner. Thrown out to second by Vasquez. Not even close. Nico Horner has his 10th stolen base, and for Arrighetti, it's the 9th he's given up already in 7 starts this year. 3-2. And Bush got hit by the pitch. So Arrighetti with a walk and a hit batsman. The Cubs have the table set yet again. Think about a double play. Oh! Gets hit by a pitch. And Arrighetti now with back-to-back hit batsmen to load the bases. No outs. 0-2 on Happ. A swing and a miss. Strike 3. Happ goes down on strikes again with men in scoring position.
Yeah, that's the same breaking ball he threw to him. Now they have a big chance.
No balls, 2 strikes. Fly ball on the shallow part of the outfield grass. Now Pena comes back to the infield. With the infield fly rule in effect, he makes the catch. A check swing bouncer. Pena grabs it. The throw to first is high. Conforto is out. Walker got the tag down, and the Cubs don't score here in the 3rd.
Tough lefty and Alvarez, but home runs still a problem for him. What are you seeing from him?
Yeah, I mean, he just left a 2-strike breaking ball in a bad spot, and Vasquez put a good swing on it. But you know, it's a day where it's going to be hard to hit homers. Vasquez got one out, and
continue to believe and be able to turn it around.
Tyone with a high fastball puts Myers away. Strikeout number 5 today for Jamison Tyone.
There's no sport like baseball as far as how many games they play.
There's ball 4 to Shoemakes. That's the first free pass issued by Tyone. Brings up Cam Smith.
Pitch here.
Here's a bouncing ball up the middle as Swanson cuts in front of Horner and has no play. Everybody's safe. A little bit of a collision at second base as Shoemake.
If he gathered himself and had to make that throw to first base and couldn't get to second in time, and that's what caused a collision.
When that helmet came off, I thought Swanson put on an orange jersey for a second.
Both with the same hair flow and shades.
Hitting left fielder Zach Cole, who struck out his first time. He hits a grounder up the middle. Swanson a sliding stop, flips to Horner for 1. Throw to first, too late. A run is in. Walker scores. RBI for Cole. And Swanson at least saved a run, keeping that ball out of the outfield. But it's 2-0 Astros by 2. Runner going again, and Vasquez punches one to right. That's a base hit. Shoemake scores. Cole goes to third base. They throw it in toward first as Christian Vasquez from the number 9 spot has driven in 2 today, and it's 3-0 Astros. Squibing ground ball toward Horner, who moves over at second base, and Pena's out to end the inning. The Astros get a couple. Now they have a 3-0 lead. 6 men on base and 3 on third so far today. Here's Kelly driving into center field. Off the end of the bat, it's shallow. Myers comes in and makes the catch. 1 out here in the 4th. They had a little longer streak back in 1935, and that was it. Here's a pop-up on the infield. As Paredes calls for it, calls off the catcher, and makes the catch. 2 quick outs. Especially on this windy day. Wind kind of picking up right now. Swanson loops one towards shallow right field. This might be a tough play. In comes Smith, but he's got that. And that ends the inning. First 1, 2, 3 inning from either pitcher.
Well spoken from a north sider.
That's a line to right, a base hit for Paredes. The Brewers got swept by the Dodgers, and Shohei had one of the most memorable postseason games of all time, pitching 6 innings. Alvarez loops one to right center and has a base hit. He wins the long battle. Follows up Paredes' single with one of his own. And the Astros are threatening yet again. First and second, nobody out. Cold. There's a fly ball to left toward the corner off the bat of Walker. Wynn pushing it toward foul territory. Now back to fair ground as Ian Happ makes the catch. So Walker flies out. That's a big first out for Tyone here in the 5th. The ball's in a strike on Myers. Here's a check swing grounder toward Bregman at third. He charges, gets the out at second base. Throw to third with the runner Paredes held up just for a moment, but he's there safely. 2 outs here in the 5th. Growing up, so it has to be pretty cool to wear that uniform for him. And he has a pinch hit RBI to give the Astros a 4-0 lead. Matthews drives in Paredes. It's a 2-out hit. And the Astros getting the hits with men in scoring position that the Cubs are not.
Because it takes a lot of pressure off that bullpen. It really saves entry down there.
There's Milner picking one out of the dirt off the bat of Smith to end the inning. Another run for the Astros, a 2-out run.
Continues to set the table, and that's all you can do. And eventually someone's going to be able to cash in and break out.
Ball and strike on Horner, who lifts a fly ball to center field. That's Myers backing up just a bit to handle that. And that's the first out here in the 5th inning. Astros have not. Spencer Arrighetti has at least steadied things every 5th day. He walks Bush as the 3-2 breaking ball misses for ball 4. Been on base twice already this afternoon. And he's on for a 3rd time as he draws the 2nd straight walk. It'll be Ian Happ with a couple more base runners aboard as we send it down to Heidi. On way up, no balls, 2 strikes on Happ. And another strikeout as Happ goes down swinging with men on base for the 2nd time today.
About asking your managers, your coaches about it.
That ball hit toward the gap in right center field, but Cam Smith is over, and he's got it. And the Cubs leave more men on base. They have left 8 men on in the first 5 innings. Christian Vasquez. And a foul tip for strike 3. Kelly hung on. 2 outs. Paredes did the same in the 5th inning. Strike to Pena, and it's 0-2.
It's challenging.
Another challenge. This will be Pena's challenge for the Astros, powered by T-Mobile. But he's wrong. And leave it to the catchers.
Disrespect the strike zone.
Swats it to the first base side. It is Michael Bush flipping it to Ethan Roberts, who works a 1-2-3, top of the 6th. Issues 4 walks, 2 hit batsmen. Arrighetti didn't give up any runs and only allowed 2 hits. Here's a blooper, and fighting the wind, Matthews went almost in a 360 to try to catch that ball. His dive came up short, and Amaya has a blue pin. A 5.72 ERA overall this season. That is 30th out of 30. As Kelly pops it up, Smith calls off Matthews and makes that play. 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th. As PCA faces the lefty Oker. And he drills one out toward right. That one is going a long way. It is gone. Pete Crow Armstrong brings the Cubs fans to their feet. A lefty homer to make it a 4-2 game.
It's gotta feel good for the young man finally squaring up a baseball. Lefty on lefty, got that slider backing up, did not miss it. We got a whole new ball game. Got that foot down, Wayne. Just stay fair, and it did.
That will take Okert out of the game. Just the 6th home run for Crow Armstrong this year. It's his 2nd off a lefty. Teams. Swanson chases for strike 3. Swanson's been striking out a lot as well. And De Los Santos gets the 2nd out of the inning. Warner flips one towards shallow right center. Matthews goes out for this, and he has it to end the inning. Cubs get on the board with Pete Crow Armstrong's home run this year, and the Cubs get back in the game. Here's a liner towards short. Swanson with a good pick, and a strong throw across to retire Paredes.
On their feet, he wouldn't disappoint him.
Ball 4 to Yordan Alvarez. It's a 1-out walk issued by Roberts. Ryan Sandberg issued a statue. He came aboard last year. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swing and miss, strike 3. Roberts punches out Walker with a breaking ball that stayed up, but Walker swung through it anyway. 2 outs, and here is Jake Myers, who has a base hit today. Bounced it to third. Bregman backs up, has to fire it across, and a good pick by Bush for the out at first. Bush with a fly ball left center. It's Myers all over it as he backs up to make the catch. 1 away here in the 7th. Full count. Ground ball to third. Handled by Isaac Paredes. And Bregman's the 2nd out here in the 7th. Happ pops it up. This one on the infield for the 3rd baseman Paredes, and De Los Santos has retired all 5 batters strikeouts in his big league debut when he beat the Pirates that night here at Wrigley. There's strike 3 called to Matthews, and Jacob Webb, the new Cubs pitcher, fans the first batter that he faces. 1 out.
Those guys, as far as pure talent and stuff, and what they've done in this ballpark for this organization, is unmatched.
Pryor won 18 in 2003, and Zambrano won 18 in 2007, but never got to 20.
Houston has 0 remaining.
The Astros are out of challenges now. That was all over the strike zone to Cam Smith. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Webb with back-to-back punch-outs to start the 8th.
Right now, just looking at it.
2 balls and 2 strikes, and a chopper to first base should get Webb out of the inning as long as he beats Cole to the bat, which he does. 1-2-3 inning for Jacob Webb. It's still 4-2 Astros. Suzuki, it's a chopper right to the 3rd baseman Paredes. Brady's struggling with his control. Suzuki swings away 3-1 and grounds out. 1 away here in the 8th. Just wasn't the same guy. Here's Ballesteros with a fly ball to left center field. It's Myers and Cole converging. Myers, the center fielder, takes over, and 2 quick outs for Abreu. Carson Kelly hit by a pitch, which will bring the tying run to the plate, and it's Pete Crow Armstrong, who hit a home run his last time.
Continue with the slider.
3-2. And it's a slider for ball 4. A check swing, and Crow Armstrong draws the walk. Now remember, the Astros are out of challenges. So Christian Vasquez couldn't challenge what looked like would have been strike 3. Allows Swanson to hit a ground ball to short. It's backhanded by Pena, and his throw high. Swanson safe. And this one opens the door for the Cubs to come back. It's Horner with a chopper. Paredes has it, throws to second in time, and the inning is over. The Cubs once again can't come through with men in scoring position. Ground ball in the hole. Swanson has to go get it. Sliding stop. Long throw. What a play by Dansby Swanson.
Tight play. 1
out as Pena bats. He lifts one to right field. Right at Suzuki. 2 up, 2 down here in the 9th inning.
Us as fans have to appreciate the athleticism.
It's ball 4 to Paredes as Maton allows a base runner, and he brings up a tremendously tough hitter. He's just about every season over the last 5 years. It's ball 4. So a couple of 2-out walks, and now the Astros looking for some insurance with Christian Walker coming up. Another 3-2 coming to Walker. And it's swung on and missed strike 3. Maton picks up Bush. Works a 0 here in the top of the 9th. Balls 2 strikes on Bush. And a fly ball left center field. Myers moves over. So does Cole. And it's the left fielder sliding. And he still makes the catch. Played here in the bottom of the 9th. Down 4-2. As Bregman hits a fly ball to center field. This one easy for Jake Myers, who is under it. 2 up, 2 down here in the bottom of the 9th. 4-2 in the bottom of the 9th. Fly ball on the infield. Walker is there, and the Houston Astros come to Wrigley and hand the Cubs their 6th consecutive loss. The Astro bullpen holds up. Just 2 runs allowed over the final 4 innings. Brian King gets the last 4 outs, and the Astros beat the Cubs 4-2.
Wayne, you documented that the Astros bullpen has struggled, but this is a huge win and a huge boost. Spencer Arrighetti didn't have his best stuff, but it was enough to keep the Cubs hitters off balance, especially those nasty breaking balls that he was able to provide all day long. But hats off to this Astro bullpen, especially after the homer from PCA. You're feeling like, oh no, here we go again, they're going to implode. But they stepped up in a hostile environment and got it done.
And the Cubs did not have a hit after PCA's home run back in the 6th inning. 4 hits overall this afternoon. The Astros, well, just trying to march back into the race in the American League West.